And so a lot of anglers are very familiar with the uni knot, but what they're not familiar with is this very simple step in tying the knot that just dramatically increases the strength of your knot so that you're not breaking off fish. So in this video, I'll walk you through step by step the only right way that you should be tying your uni knot for your lures, your swivels, your hooks, or whatever you might be using out there. So all right, so you're tying up something like this, right? This is a plug, could be anything. What you want to do is you want to take a line, you want to pass it through the eye of whatever it is that you're tying, right? Hook, lure, whatever. Then what you want to do is you want to immediately pass it through a second time, just like that. So now you got 2 wraps of your line right here going through the eye of the hook. So this is very similar to something like a Trilene knot or a Palomar knot where you have 2 wraps basically on the eye of the hook right here. So now a key step here to the improved uni knot is when you pass that line through your lure, your hook, whatever you might be tying 2 times, you have to make sure those 2 wraps are perfectly parallel to each other on the lure or the hook. What you don't want to happen is those 2 lines cross over each other, because then when you really put that knot under pressure, let's say you're fighting a big fish, that line could bite into itself and actually damage the knot. And now what you're going to do is you're just going to tie your regular uni knot right here, right? So I got my tag end, I got my main line. I'm going to put them both together. I'm going to make my loop, okay, just like that. And now I'm going to pass my tag end through the loop 5 to 7 times, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be just fine. Okay, you're going to grab your tag end right here. You're going to grab the main line. Now you should have something like that. All right, now you're going to cinch it down. Again, don't worry about cinching it all the way down because that'll come at the end of the knot. So you should have something that looks like this. And now what you're going to do is you're going to grab your main line right here and you're just going to tighten it up. Now here's something very important I want to point out when tying your uni knots. You notice that knot is on the main line and I'm not lubricating the entire line. What you actually want to do is cinch down the knot until you feel some friction on the main line, and then watch the knot and slowly pull it towards the hook or the lure or the swivel, whatever you might be tying. You actually want that friction in place to keep that uni knot intact as you tighten the line. Then, as it reaches the hook or your lure, moisten it at the very end right before you cinch it down so that you're not damaging your line. And take a look. That is a strengthened, reinforced uni knot right there. And that is going to be so, so strong. And if you really want to get good at tying your fishing knots, go ahead and check out my free PDF knot tying guide that will literally walk you through step by step every single inshore knot that you will ever need to know. Or you can check out this video right here where I go through another knot tutorial that'll really help you out. So thanks for tuning in, Fish Lots. I'll see you out there on the water.